Hello everyone and welcome to A Study in Gray. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing and swatching of a fantastic brand that I have heard a lot of wonderful things about. It's called Beauty Bakerie. Now Beauty Bakerie is a more indie, more low-key brand. It is not mainstream. It is not in the big industry the way that other brands you see at Sephora are. For example, Urban Decay, Tarte, or Too Faced. They are a lot more indie, but they are definitely on the rise, and Ulta actually picked them up and is now carrying both online and in stores products by Beauty Bakerie. So I'm super excited that I now can go to Ulta and buy Beauty Bakerie and give it a try. I've heard a lot of wonderful things from a lot of friends about Beauty Bakerie and all of their products, and I'm excited to give a few of them a try. So I ordered a few products by Beauty Bakerie from Ulta, and again, so excited that Ulta has picked them up and is giving them the recognition they deserve, or at least I think they deserve, given that I need to try it first, but I've heard a lot of great things. So first off is the Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette. This palette is gorgeous. It comes in a really nice packaging. As you can see, it is nice soft cardboard. And the packaging is super adorable, super sweet, and just looks absolutely stunning. And as you can see, it comes in this large container and it lifts up. And then on the inside, as you see, there is the palette. And I don't know if you can tell in the monitor, but this is actually 3D. This is little cotton balls dyed pink and glued onto the component. And so we're gonna take this out. And the packaging again is very cute. We have the cotton candy 3D element, and we also have metallics. We have a gorgeous font and just a very beautiful, beautiful palette. Just to even look at. So I'm gonna open her up, and just like every other product these days, it has a protector. And here is the palette. The shades are 24-hour Champagne Diet, Sip Sip Hooray, Stop and Smell the Rosé, and No Champagne, No Gain. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these so you can see what they look like. So first off is the 24-hour Champagne Diet, which as you can see has a beautiful payoff. It goes on silky smooth. It feels very creamy, and the color is a very cotton candy pink. It is very vibrant, almost a watermelon-y color. Next we have Sip Sip Hooray, which as you can tell is a little more mauve-y. It's a little bit of a lighter pink, but again, the shimmer is fantastic. We next have Stop and Smell the Rosé, which, ooh, that's really pretty. That one is more of a coppery tone. It has like a purple undertone, I'd say. And then lastly, we're gonna do No Champagne, No Gain. That one is a little more coppery, actually. This one is a little more warm toned than the last one. And so it's a little warmer and it is a little more red, but it's also still in that brass coppery family. Okay, so next we have the Milk and Honey palette by Beauty Bakerie. So it comes in this little box, and it is such a cute component. This is actually resin, the metallic portion's resin, so it is Very 3D, it's very luxurious feeling, feels very nice. And the Milk and Honey palette is a highlighter palette. So this is what it looks like once you take it out. And then when we open her up, the little protector just fell, but we'll just move it to the side. But when you open it up, the honeycomb design is still in the inside, and it is beautiful. And the highlighters are Oh Honey, Queen Being, Spoiler Alert, and Be Sweet. So we're gonna give these a little try. Again, when I'm swatching these, they feel so creamy. They feel very soft to the touch. They go on very smooth as well. You can tell that they're gonna be very buildable. So first off, we have Oh Honey, which as you can see is a light pink highlight. Then we have Queen Being, which as you can see is a little more of a bronze or a brass color. It's a lot warmer toned. That would look beautiful on darker skin tones, I can just tell. Spoiler Alert is a very pure white. It's a very pearly tone. As you can see, it's very light, it's very iridescent, and it has a gorgeous glow. And lastly, we have the medium tone Be Sweet, which as you can tell is close to my skin tone. It's more of a natural highlight, more so than the others. And lastly, we have the Breakfast in Bed eyeshadow palette. Now this I saw online, and I gotta admit I was dying to try it. I'm very excited to give it a try. It's just super cute. For those of you who don't know, the color scheme is kind of purples. So once we slide that out, this is the packaging. Again, it's called Breakfast in Bed. It's an eyeshadow palette. It is stunning, just from what I saw online. Ooh, it's very pretty. So it's got some neutral purples, which I don't know if any of you guys know, but purples are very difficult to make. So I'm really excited to try this. Purples sometimes don't formulate very well, so I'm very, very excited to try it and find out. So first we have the first row is what I'm going to swatch first. We have Yawning, Forehead Kisses, and Pajamas. And just like the highlighter and blush palette, this feels creamy to the touch. So the first one is Yawning, which is a mauvey gray purple. It is a matte. Then we have a Forehead Kisses, which is a more skin tone. That one doesn't drag very well. I'm gonna try again. Yeah, that one's not laying down as easily as the other one did, but that one's about the same as my skin tone. And again, it's a matte. And now we have a metallic, Pajamas, which, let's see. Ooh, that one went on really well. So that one is a reddy purple metallic, and that one went on probably the best. That one went on smooth, it went on supple, it went on with a fantastic texture, and that is the first row. Now the second row is French Doors, Boo and a View, and Messy Hair. Messy Hair looks very pretty. I'm very excited to try Messy Hair, but let's swatch all of them first. All right, so first we're gonna do French doors, which is a pearly purple. It's very light, very light, but it is very reflective. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it is very reflective. It's a very gentle lavender, very pearly color. I think it would be beautiful as an accent on the inner corner of your eye. Next we have Boo in a View. This one's a dark sparkly black. It goes on more as a charcoal, but I still think it's gorgeous. And then lastly, we have Messy Hair. Now Messy Hair goes on a little draggy. It does take a little effort to put it on, but as you can see, the color payoff is decent, and the color itself is very pretty. Again, it's a reddish purple, but this one is a matte. And that is row 2. And finally, row 3, we're gonna swatch now, which is Fresh Face, Cuddle Cakes, and Lazy Baby. And again, I don't know if I said this, but these colors are difficult to make, but the formula seems pretty good for all of them. Here is Fresh Face. Ooh, that one went on really pretty. That one is more of a bronzy pinky purple. That one is got a gold undertone. A lot of these seem to have a lighter silver undertone, and I really like that this one has a more gold. Next, we have Cuddle Cakes, which it's got a green undertone actually. It's got a olive green brownie undertone to it. It is a very, very nice neutral. I could so see that going in the crease of a very pretty smoky eye. I think that would look fantastic. And lastly is a dark purple called Lazy Baby. And as you can see, that one again took a little effort to put on, but again, it's a beautiful color and I think it looks gorgeous. So my final thoughts for the eyeshadow palette is that the metallics, the pajamas, the fresh face, Cuddle Cakes, and French doors all went on really beautifully. The shimmers or metallics, whatever you want to call them, went on a lot easier and a lot more pigmented than the mattes. The mattes were a little lackluster in terms of pigmentation, I must say, and when I dragged them, they were a little crumbly, they were a little dry. In all full disclosure, this is my first time swatching, so it could be me. I accept that fully. But in terms of the other palettes as well, the Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Collection palette was absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I can't wait to try it out on my cheeks. The Milk and Honey palette by Beauty Bakerie was also fantastic. It was very, very shiny. It was very metallic, and I loved having that iridescent look. And then the Breakfast in Bed eyeshadow palette, overall, I think it's worth it. Overall, I really enjoyed it, and even the mattes seem very buildable, and that could have been it as well, is that it was a more soft eyeshadow, and that's what it was meant as a pigment, and you build up the pigmentation, but it seems very buildable. It seems very gorgeous, and I can't wait to try some looks with this and let you guys know my final thoughts once I've tried it on and not just swatched. So that was today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Go check out my other videos on my channel. And if you're feeling inspired, go read some of my articles on my blog, A Study in Gray. Thank you. Bye.